How was the food? So the first hospital, the food was okay, but the eggs were really gross. Like every time they would make scrambled eggs or even um like a fried egg or whatever, the rounded eggs, it was disgusting. Like I really wanted to get sick from it. Yuck. But then the other hospital, the one where I did physio and stuff like that before I got to come home, their food was okay as well, but I will say their eggs were really good. And they had amazing meatballs and sauce. They were huge meatballs, and they were just delicious. At the other hospital, their meatballs were gross, but this one, delicious. My favorite meal from that hospital, the one I'm talking about right now, the one I was at before coming home, my favorite meal from there was the meatballs. Like, so good. I just loved it. I think it was marinara sauce or something that was it. So, was the hospital food okay? Yes. But the food that's better for me is home cooked meal. So, I was happy when I got home to have a full cooked meal from my mom and my sister. So, I really do love and appreciate their food. I'm grateful that I didn't have to wait a week or even a month to get this surgery because a lot of people in Canada have to at least wait at least if for broken bones or something or whatever they need surgery for at least a week or a month or so to get their surgery, and I only got it the second day, which I'm very grateful. Like I broke my hip on the first and I got it on the second, so I'm very grateful. I don't know if it's because my bones and how they were and my arthritis or how it broke or whatnot, but they did it on the second, which I'm very grateful. I didn't have to wait, I'm very grateful I did not have to wait for a whole week or so. So also, I don't know if it was before I left and I wasn't paying attention, or they put it in my bag, the bag that I had packed to go home. If they were to have put it while I was sleeping, but there was a letter stating that after 45 days, which would have been March 1st, if I was still at the hospital by March 1st, I would have had to pay for a bed and to stay at the hospital or my food. Crazy, because I thought OHIP, which is Ontario something that covers basic care sometimes, or disability, which I'm on, would have covered the hospital stay. So I'm very grateful that I didn't have to stay there till March, because then I would have had to pay over 100 to 200 or even more for food and my bed to stay at the hospital. So my sister's boyfriend or husband, I should say, picked me up, and I was nervous to get in the car because, like, I didn't want to get hurt. Because apparently the pins can move, and that's dangerous. I don't know, that's one of the doctors kept saying. And then one of the doctors even told me, like, this one that kept coming in, like nurses or whatever, kept saying, oh, your age now, you can break more bones. And I'm like, why are you telling me this? Like, I don't need that. So, but anyways, so, yeah, anyways. Thank goodness it went smooth. The physio actually came down with me and my mom when my mom came up the stairs and helped us to get in the car and stuff. So I was grateful for that. Um, Before that, so I was emotional when I left the first hospital because of the wonderful nurses and this one nurse I really loved. And then the day I was leaving, which was February 2nd, I literally cried. Well, actually, the day before I cried because I was saying goodbye to the PSW, the two PSWs that were really nice to me and really encouraged me and, wanted what's best, and they gave me hugs. But I was like, I was going to miss them. I get that way sometimes because, I don't like goodbyes. I really don't. So, anyways, where was I? Sorry about that. So, anyways, also, I was gonna miss the one roommate because we finally, like, hanged out a little bit. We talked a little bit because I was in the wheelchair, she was in her wheelchair. And do you believe I was the actually youngest in that hospital, in the fracture hospital? Yeah, pretty cool though, huh? But anyway, so I was hanging out with her. Um, so I was a little emotional saying goodbye to her, saying goodbye to the nurses and the physiotherapist, and the one physiotherapist that was assistant as well. So I cried. And I literally said goodbye to the roommate. I'm not saying their names, but I literally said goodbye to all of them. And I was crying all the way to the elevator. Yeah. I'm that person. Anywho, so now I'm talking about. Oh, sorry. So yeah. So I have anxiety. Also, I had to sit in the front because it's going to be easier for me to get in and out right now since I couldn't put weight on the left. I was so nervous. I don't like sitting in the front. I always am paranoid. I'm even paranoid in the car, as a passenger seat in the back. I always look both ways, even though I don't need to, and I freak out. So yeah. Um, I am grateful that I did get home safe and they helped me. And my other sister, husband grabbed the wheelchair, because they had one of them outside. She put it outside so we could. And there's one little step for to get in here, so they had to lift the wheelchair up, which was good. Um, I didn't record it. Okay, yeah. I didn't record it, but I did yell because I always imagined when I was in the hospital what I was going to do when I got home, and I knew I was going to yell, "I'm home!" And when I did get home, I did record it. I took a picture of the banner. It says "Welcome Home, Crystal." They made it. It was cute, and my sister did a little bubble with a bubble gun. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I did yell, "I'm home." Um, Now, the first pet that came to see me, which I was totally weirded out because Bella is not the type of cat like my cat Angel that passed away a couple months ago. And now, Bella, my sister's cat, isn't the type of cat that will literally, uh, isn't really the type of cat to um, cuddle and stuff like that. And she first came to me. I was in the living room in my wheelchair and she came running, meowed at me, and I filmed a little bit of what I could. She didn't hiss at me. I was expecting her to be mad at me, hissing at me, nothing. She was excited to see me, which for that I'm freaking grateful. I really am. And yeah. And I petted her. I was really surprised that she remembered me too. So I was kind of nervous that all the animals would not remember me. And actually, I thought she was going to scratch me. She never did. I'm so happy. And I will say though, for about a week since when I was home, she slept with me on the bed the whole entire night for about a week, which I'm grateful. I love Bella. Thank you, Bella. Anyways, then um yeah, we talked about the bubble machine. Then I don't know why we waited, but we waited 2 hours to see the dogs. I don't know why, but Buster. Buster's my dog that passed away. Vinny, my sister's dog, was downstairs in the basement, locked up, and Remi was upstairs in my room. Um, if you're wondering why I have a bed here, it's easier for me, and I have to be on the main floor for when I was doing physio with the physio people. I forgot to mention, I do have a physio guy that comes and does physio with me at least once a week. So forgot to put that out there, which was nice of them to arrange that at the moment. Also, my bed's here because it's easier access from my bed to the commode. Also, we don't have a main floor bathroom, and I can't do stairs right now, and I won't be doing stairs for a while. So that's why I have the bed down here. And we decided to get Remi. Remi, of course, had to be first. Well, second, because I've seen Bella already. We had her on a leash because she loved to jump. And she was already screaming, like, excitable, so I don't know if she already knew. So she's running down the stairs. My sister had her on a leash. Um, where is it? I'm reading of what I wrote because. So, anyways, Remi was so excited. I filmed that. She was excited. Um, she must have kind of thought she was going for a walk because she was on the collar and the leash. But then once she saw me, she's like, "Oh, you're home!" So she was excitable. I filmed that. It's in the vlog. She was so happy. But she did wag her tail. She gave me a kiss. She kind of hopped on my right one leg where it didn't hurt, which I'm grateful. And I was happy. She was happy to see me. I was happy to see her. I knew I didn't really have a problem with her, but one thing I thought for sure that she would be mad, because some dogs get mad and grumpy and they don't really pay attention to you unless 2 days later. This dog, oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, Ruru. That's her nickname. Anyways, now, then my sister grabbed Vinny on the leash. Now I was scared, not scared of Vinny, but scared either he was going to growl and bark and go, "Who the heck are you? You do not smell like my aunt to Crystal." I'm the aunt to Vinny and Bella, and I'm the mom to Remi. Where was I? Oh, so she grabbed Vinny, put him on a leash, so he wouldn't jump on me as well. And like I said, I was expecting him to bark and growl, but he didn't. And I filmed it too. He smelled me. He waved his tail. He was all excited. And then after that, we took them all off the leash. The dogs. They laid next to me. They would not leave my side. Vinny, Bella, and Remi were not leaving my side for about a week. Every time I would be in the wheelchair, they're right there. Like, it was crazy and cool at the same time. So I'm very grateful that experience. I'm just trying to see what. Then every night, yeah, like I said, every night Bella was sleeping with me, and she kind of let me cuddle with her, which she's not a cuddly cat, but grateful for that. And yeah, I gave them pets all the time, and they're just so happy that I'm home, and I'm happy to be home. I do miss feeding them right now. I still can't bend down. The doctors don't want me to bend down, and I'm not walking yet. I have an appointment coming up March 25th to see if I can start slowly walking with a different walker, a 4-wheel walker. So we'll see that. One thing I don't get is how I'm strong. I still don't know. I don't know why. A lot of people kept saying, "Oh my God, you're strong, you're strong." I still don't know how I'm strong. I don't know if it's because my animals, I need to get back to them, my nephew, my sisters, my brother, my mom, or family, you know, and friends, because I was having people message me, which was really nice. And some people visiting and family members um, made me strong. And FaceTiming Remi every day was really good for both of us, because I forgot to mention, I'll mention now. So when I left on January 1st at 6 o'clock when the ambulance came, the next day she was not eating. She was very sad. And then I talked to a friend because my mom was telling me what was going on. And my friend's like, try FaceTiming her. FaceTimed her the next day. This little girl ate. So I basically tried my best to FaceTime her every day, at least twice a day or once. And I'm grateful for that. And I think she is too. Maybe also my spirit team, my family that's on the other side, were probably watching over me too. Maybe that. I don't know. Maybe my pets. And some days I still had anxiety being there. I would cry a little bit, and even if the random. And I know I was crying a lot because I really wanted to be home for my nephew's birthday. That's all I was talking about in most of my vlogs. But I'm grateful that they did end up coming to visit me on his birthday. And my sister brought me a slice of cake, and I got to see him. So I'm grateful for that. Will I be walking soon? I'm not sure. I am a little afraid of walking, but I know I will get there. So also I forgot to mention why Remi didn't come and see me, because they're like, well, why didn't you have Remi come and see me? She has anxiety, separation anxiety. She has regular anxiety. She wouldn't do good in the hospital. She would not like the elevator. She would probably try to jump on me, and at the time, like, it wouldn't be best for her to lay on the bed. Also, she's not a therapeutic dog, so I wouldn't want that. And then they're like, well, if we put you in the wheelchair outside, across the street, you and Remi can hang out. But I'm like, no, because she would either try to get out of her harness looking for me, or once they got home, got her out of the car, she'd dart somewhere and try coming to find me. And I didn't want that to happen. So that is why Remi did not come and see me, which I'm grateful for that. Also, Remi is not a service dog. I also, it was a week or so later that we forgot to see Bella. Not Bella, sorry. My nephew's little hamster. So he brought her down, and I petted her. I holded her. She was on my arm. She was so cute. She seemed to be happy that I was home. She didn't bite me. I was expecting her to bite me because I probably would have spelled different. I don't know. But I'm grateful for that. I did record that for the vlog, not a short like I did with the other three. But yeah, I'm so glad to have cuddled with all of them. Now, also, Remi's been on the bed with me. Like, she hasn't hurt me, which is great. But she tries to kind of lay near my hip, and I don't want that. But we've cuddled a couple times. She really loves waking up in the morning next to me, and I actually do too, and I'm grateful. So yes, also I forgot to mention, did my family visit me? Yes, I had my sister come and visit me a couple times. My other sister, my sister and her husband, like and my little nephew. I'm so grateful that he got to come on his birthday and visit me because, like I said, I was crying in my vlogs that I wasn't going to see him, and I did. I'm so grateful. So yeah. I'm grateful that my aunt and one cousin came to visit, and my other cousin came to visit. My mom came a couple times. So yeah. I will have an extended version where I talk more in depth of like my anxiety and everything else on my Patreon. Hug and love your pets. Don't stop believing. Self embrace with today. I stop for an every day.